Welcome back. It's 12 minutes after 9. Drones are in the news. Amazon wants to use them to deliver packages. One recently landed on the White House lawn. But the Fox 5 I-Team's Dana Fowle has a special investigation that reveals something you haven't heard yet. Pilots are reporting drones in their airspace right here in Georgia. This can be really frightening.
I know. In our exclusive report today, we are talking about a drone sighting as high as 25,000 feet. That's cruising altitude for some planes. I recently looked at some FAA data of reported sightings, and I talked to a pilot who describes a terrifying near miss with an unmanned aircraft, a drone. Pilot Brett Henley recalls one of the scariest moments he's ever had in an airplane.
Out of the peripheral vision of my eye, saw a target.
He had the whole family on board his small plane, and the strangest thing happened. Coming at him fast was a small unmanned flying object. Nothing showed up on radar. It just seemingly came out of nowhere, he says.
I made an abrupt turn to the left and went down because I knew it was at my altitude.
He was cruising at 8,000 feet near Columbus, Georgia, when he says he made a fast course change to avoid it.
As I was going down that direction like that, I saw it pass off to the right and probably 50 feet off from the right wing. There's no question it would have been catastrophic.
That was 2011. He says he reported it to the FAA, but that was the end of it.
10 years ago, it'd be called a UFO.
Today, it's called a drone. You've seen them. Hobbyists have played with them for years, and we've watched the military
Red Bond, go ahead for drone.
surveil war zones. Photographers grab mesmerizing aerial shots, and industries like agriculture fit them with sensor technology to study crops. And because the skies are seeing more drone activity, the second time Brett Henley encountered one midair, the Federal Aviation Administration showed a lot more interest.
It was right around in this area right here, northeast of Columbus.
This Tennessee pilot says he saw the second one in the same vicinity as the first, the same cruising altitude, and again, radar showed nothing. And just like last time, his family was on board. But on this outing, he said what was different was the drone size. He said it was about 8 feet wide.
It had three almost umbrella top antennas that came off of it. If it hit the wing, it would have probably cracked. It would probably broke the wing off.
According to FAA guidelines, drones or unmanned aircraft are supposed to be less than 400 feet above the ground, within the line of sight of the operator, and far away from airports. But the Fox 5 I-Team discovered in FAA records that pilots of major airlines are reporting sightings well above the limits. This is what we uncovered over a 6-month period. In May, a Delta flight coming into Hartsfield-Jackson Airport reported a drone in close proximity to his aircraft. Not a near miss, but close enough. An Air Tran crew tells the FAA coming into Atlanta it spotted one at 3,000 feet. JetBlue and United Airways reported while landing in Savannah drones at 1,700 feet and 800 feet. Now, the FAA won't say who operated these drones, but Brett says federal investigators told him they had suspicions about his latest drone run-in. Military?
Speculation was military, yes, because they had no idea of what its origin was or what its direction was or what its business was in that airspace.
You know, with so many commercial or money-making opportunities out there, everybody wants in on the action right now. So in mid-February, the FAA released a proposal for how they're going to manage all of this new drone traffic. The public comment period closes out April 24th. It's already on our website, myfoxatlanta.com, that FAA proposal. So take a look at it. You're welcome to comment as well.
But you know what? Just listening to that, near misses and drones with planes, planes filled with people, that's pretty scary stuff.
It sounds really scary.
Yes.
But I'm going to say this just first. Hobbyists have been flying drones for a very long time without much of a hiccup. And it's likely some of those sightings we discussed were military drones. In fact, one of the FAA reports said it was military. The FAA has no control over that. And if they're having conversations right now with the military, we don't know that, and we're not going to know about it. But what they do have over the commercial sector is control there, which is where you are going to see the real increased drone traffic, and the rules are coming. We're going to talk to some experts in the coming weeks as this continues to develop who have a real interesting perspective on it and a fair and balanced way of looking at it.
Great. We'll look for your reports, Dana. Thanks so much. It's now 17 minutes after